This year has been one of the busiest periods of commissioning for decades for the system operator. 2 major generators were commissioned, Ngāta Mariki and Te Mihi. 2 of our major capital projects were commissioned, the North Island and Northland and Wairaki to Whakamaru, as well as the new control systems for the HVDC Pole 2. The new HVDC controls, the frequency keeping controls and round power, were tested and trialled this year in a live market, no mean feat. Round power is a fully automated bipole control function that will automatically stop and start the HVDC poles as required. The introduction of round power will in the future allow a national frequency keeping market, national reserves market, and increased reserve sharing, all of which have wide-ranging cost savings and operational benefits for New Zealand. Transpower's system operator and the Electricity Authority developed a relationship charter this year, a new initiative built on an already well-established relationship. It was developed to help ensure that together we effectively deliver on our joint objectives across our day-to-day market design and compliance work. As Mark noted, we've completed our major capital expenditure program, the biggest reinvestment since the 1960s, necessitated by a long period of low investment. I want to update you on the 2 final projects we completed this year, but before I do, Mark noted we got delighted to get the HVDC Energy Project of the Year award last night at the Deloitte Energy Awards. That's a great testament to the team working on that project. The North Auckland and Northland project was commissioned in February, and I'm pleased to say that it came in substantially under the approved cost of $473 million. We now have power flowing across Auckland via a new 220 kV cable running 37 kilometres from Pakuranga to Albany, supported by 2 new substations at Wairau Road and Hobson Street. In conjunction with previously completed projects like the Otahuhu Diversity Upgrade Project and the North Island Grid Upgrade Project, Auckland and the wider Northern region now have a resilient and reliable supply of electricity well into the future. The second major project to be completed this year was our replacement double-circuit transmission line between Wairaki and Whakamaru, completed in June. This is an area known for its geothermal energy, and the increased capacity provided by the new line is a key enabler for moving new sources of renewable geothermal energy from the central North Island to where it is needed around the country. Although the large-scale, substantial capital projects are now complete, there are still a number of small to medium-sized projects to undertake. Some of our assets are more than 50 years old, and maintenance and replacement and refurbishment will be required on an ongoing basis to ensure those assets continue to be fit for purpose. We've learnt a lot from the large capital build program that we can apply to our future projects. When projects arise, we are continuing to look for opportunities to either future-proof for the next generation, where we can make the economics stack up, for example, by putting in a larger capacity conductor to meet future needs, or by seeking better ways to undertake our work that create win-win situations for our customers or the community. One example of this is a project we're undertaking just north of Wellington in Paraparaumu. Our challenge was how to cost-effectively continue to provide reliable power to the Paraparaumu region while accommodating New Zealand Transport Authority's request to relocate large sections of our existing line to allow them to build the Transmission Gully Highway. We've developed a smart solution working with NZTA and Electra to convert the Paraparaumu substation to 220 kVs and connect it into the nearby Bunnythorpe to Hayward's line. This has allowed us to remove the 23 k's of line that's currently supplying the region, that's 110 kVs, to make way for the new Transmission Gully Highway. So it's been welcomed by the local community. They get to remove an old transmission line, and we've come up with a much more cost-effective solution. Work's well underway. The new substation's due to be commissioned in January 2015, and work will begin immediately afterwards on removing the 110 kV line. Our planned grid capital expenditure for the next 5 years is around 250 to 300 million per year, much of this spent on maintaining our assets. We're looking at new ways to undertake our maintenance work, and we're on a journey to move from an annual program of maintenance to a more targeted and preventative maintenance program of work. We are establishing new asset health measures to equip us with accurate information to help us better determine the remaining life of our transformers, transmission lines and circuit breakers, and we'll progressively extend this to our other asset fleets. This information will be used to help us better target our maintenance resources, understand what areas are most critical to focus on in terms of impact on customers. We believe this is a much more cost-effective and efficient way of managing our assets and will ultimately result in a better service and less disruption for our customers.